in 2 weeks inside. All right, looks like we've got some marshals. I've got drivers. We're all checked in. So again, our order is going to start off with Russ, and he can go on the tone. We're going to do MHOR qual. All right, so that's Russ. Next is Colby. Then Fernando, Andre, and Kendra. Alrighty, we've got everybody on the clock. We're going to run 2 heats, and then we're going to take a break since there's only 2 heats, probably at least 15 minutes. Oh, hard landing over the roller. That was Fernando. For those of you out in internet land watching us, we do run MHOR qualifying outside, so that is going to be everybody on their own individual clock, even though they're all on the track at the same time. It's like hot battle right now is chasing down Fernando after his little bobble. Andre is going to chase him down the straightaway. Fernando in the red car, white wheels. Andre's got yellow, orange, and gray, it looks like. Currently looking at a lead pace of 15.519. That's Russ out front, and Colby's 14.506 next closest. Fernando has another oops, and he's going to lose some ground on track. Looks like that put him back 3 or 4 cars, so that's a big oops. Current fast lap also belongs to our leader, Russ Johnson, 21.656, with Andre next fastest at 22.116. 2.5 minutes in, 2.5 minutes to go. Current pace is now 14.502. And that is still by Russ. He's the purple, white, orange car coming down over the roller and the finish line, chasing Kendra. Again, Andre is turning the next quickest pace, and he is the next car down the straightaway.
Left.
All right, 1:45 left on the clock, drivers. Looks like Colby now up into second place tally. Leaders are headed down the straightaway. That's Kendra leading Fernando and then Colby. Colby is a whole lap pace ahead of you guys, so maybe let him go so he doesn't get held up. Thank you. One minute, drivers. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
All right, so pace now. Russ, Colby, Andre are all on 14 lap runs. Andre sporting the front wing. Kendra goes down at the end of the straightaway. That end of the straightaway is tricky. You don't get slowed down and you try to turn, the car's going to go over. Looks like Kendra's also got a front wing on today. Leaders working the infield. 15 seconds, drivers, 15 seconds. Remember, keep driving until we are telling you you are complete. Do not stop when the tone goes off.
Russ Johnson done.
Alrighty, so that's 1 done, 4 still live. Russ is done, everybody else is still live.
Colby Harden done.
Alright, Colby, you are done.
Kendra Knowles done.
Kendra done, 2 to finish.
Fernando Lanero done.
And 1 more, waiting for Andre. Alright, there we go. That's going to be a race.
Drivers are finished.
Andre is going to be 3rd, 14.518. Colby, 14.512. And Russ, 14.503. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, Marshall. Let's get you guys switched out, and we'll start the next race. Alrighty, so race number 2, we're looking for Craig, Nathan, Jeffrey, and Tanner, please.
Tanner Dillon.
Alrighty, let's get some people checked in. Alright, our TQ pace 14.503 out of heat number 1. Ooh, got a nice new white body out there. Who's that? Ooh, that's Craig with a nice new paint job, white and light blue. Oh, I haven't seen it. I guess it's new to me. Not new to the rest of the world. New guy problems. Alrighty, I'm still... Oh, I just need to move Nathan for checked in. Let's check that again. Which car is yours, Nathan? The yellow nose? Alright, I need to make sure it's you before I get everybody checked in. So if I can get Nathan across the stripe one more time. Yep, there we go. Alrighty, let's get everybody lined up. We're going to go Craig, then Nathan, Jeffrey, and Tanner. Again, we run MHOR qualifying outside, so everybody gets their own starting tone. Do not go on the tone. We will call you off. First driver will be Craig. Marshall's ready. Yeah, I got to have it. Pull back, Craig, or your lap won't count. The timer will go off, and then we'll have you go. Yeah, you're a little too close. Get back by the other cars. There we go. All right, when the tone goes off, you can cross the line, Craig. Ready? All right, Craig, you are good. Next one out will be Nathan. Yep, go ahead. Then we'll have Jeffrey. And Tanner, when you're ready. All right, that's 4 cars on the clock. Here we go. Round number 2, 21.5 two-wheel drive. lots of white vehicles out on the track right now. So TQ pace was 14.503. We'll get a couple laps in before we start prognosticating whether that's going to be eclipsed. Battle on the track is going to be Jeffrey and Nathan. Looks like Jeffrey has made his way around Nathan. I think this is also Nathan's first race outside for us here at MHOR. And Jeffrey had some extra time on the track yesterday running our Friday Night Lights race, which was amazing. The weather was absolutely perfect. I'm a little sad personally that we didn't have more attendance because it was amazing. We had a lot of fun. Like 65 degrees, nice breeze, no rain. It was awesome. Next one of those is going to be 2 weeks. Oh, Tanner clips a pipe and Andre says he's going to be done. Looks like a rear arm has left the chat. That's going to put us down to 3 cars, and Tanner's going to have to work harder for TQ. He'll get 2 more shots at it. We'll run 3 rounds of qualifying. So that said, we are 3 minutes down, and we're having Tanner showing the pace at a 15.519, but he's only going to get scored 3 laps. Next one up, Jeffrey's running 14.520, so that'll put him into the A main sort if we can keep on that pace. Then Nathan and Craig are both on a 12-lap run. Morrissey, this is Eric. How can I help you? I'm all right, man. How about you? I think it's the same parts as the B64, so I should. I'm outside announcing, so give me like 5 minutes, and we'll break from round 1 to round 2, and I can take a look for you. So if I could have you call me back in like 5 minutes, I'll check. Sounds good. Thank you. All right, had to take a phone call. So we are 1 minute 40 seconds left. Jeffrey's still running 14.517 pace with Nathan and Craig both on 12-lap runs. Remember, when the tone goes off, do not stop. You are on your own individual timer outside, so keep running until we tell you you are done, please. Like we might get some close racing action here at the end of the race. Got right up behind it. Jeffrey is on pace to be 2 laps ahead, so thank you for letting him go. Oh, Nathan gets the wrong side. 2 marshals running over. That's the kind of hustle we want to see. Yes, it looks like it still got the lap. $20 seconds left, drivers. $10 seconds on the clock. Nathan leading Jeffrey down the straightaway. He pulls over kindly. Oh, looks like maybe that car is broken. Did he lose a steering knuckle, or did he just run out of juice? All right, that was the timer. Let's listen for the lady. You're still going, Jeffrey. Keep going.
Craig Krause done.
Craig, you're done. Looks like Nathan's done, so we just got 1 car left to finish, marshals. 1 car left to finish.
Jeffrey Moore done.
And there we go. All right, so we're going to be Nathan with 11 laps. In 437, Craig 12.5.10, and Jeffrey 14.5.18. You guys want 15 minutes, 20 minutes? What do we want to do for a break? Let me know. Alrighty, practice is on for anybody that wants it. We're going to take a little bit of a break. I will get with you guys for how long a break you want to take, and then we'll keep moving along. Thank you very much.
Kendra Knowles. $24.3. $34.7.
Alrighty, we are back on the mic for round number 2. Saturday turf action. We'd like to have our Heat 2 drivers out to Marshall and a volunteer if there's one available. We also need our drivers to get checked in. Looks like we're still missing Andre. Need Andre for heat number 2. Also, looks like Craig's out here. We need Nathan. Nathan to Marshall and one volunteer if we could have somebody, please. I see Andre sporting a front wing now. Watch out on the roller. We got a car pointing the wrong way. There we go. It's clear. Looking for Mr. Nathan. Nathan Merritt, if you're within earshot inside, we need you for marshal duty, please. And if we can have a volunteer, that would also be appreciated. I'd like to have 5 if we could get them. Got all my drivers checked in. Our order for heat number 2 is going to be Kendra, Andre, Fernando, Colby. Then we're going to make Russ go last since he's TQ and all that. Make him work for it this time. And a reminder, we will resort after round 2. We will do a resort before we go into round 3. So you'll need to check the heat sheets. Make sure you're in the correct race for round number 3. So for those that can't see it at home, current qualifying order, we've got Russ Johnson up front with a 14.503. Colby is in second with a 14.512. Andre 14.518.0. And Jeffrey making up fourth place out of heat number 2. He's got 14.518. Kendra didn't make 14 laps last time. She had a 13.506. Fernando also 13.514. Then Craig with 12, Nathan with 11, and Tanner, Mr. Broken Guy, only got 3 laps, so he's going to be looking for redemption in round number 2. Still just waiting to get our marshals out here, and then we will go live. Ooh, I see Tanner drug Chris Payne out here. Thank you, Chris. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Tanner. Let's get you guys set up, and we will go live. So on the sound of the tone, we'll be looking for Kendra to start us off. That'll be less than 5. Next is Andre and Fernando, Colby, and Russ. All right, that's 5 drivers on the clock. Let's let them run, and I'll give you an estimated pace after 2 or 3 laps. So the purple nose, white, and orange going down the straightaway, that is our current TQ. Yellow, orange, and gray going onto the straightaway now, that's second place. And then we're looking for Colby. He's the kind of green, blue, green. Now going onto the straightaway, that's third qualifier. Looking to make up some time, going to be Kendra in the blue car, Fernando in the red car. They did not have a great heat 1. Fernando coming up a little too close on the roller before the start-finish line, tagged the piping, but did not pay for it. Looks like close on track right now. We've actually got 2 battles going on. Andre is right on Kendra. He's got around just as I say it, and then Fernando and Colby are nose to tail going over the start-finish line. We've got 3:15 left. Current leader 14.503 with Russ, 14.504 Andre, and 14.508 with Colby. So they have all stepped it up just a little bit in round number 2. In fact, everybody right now on a 14-lap pace, so that will definitely shake up our qualifying order, looking for our main breakouts for the resort. So Kendra has managed to hang on to Andre after he got by her. And it looks like Fernando's got a little bit more space on Colby as they cross the start-finish line. Russ is hunting 15s now. He's at 14.501 currently, closing in on Colby and Fernando. Oh, Andre takes a wild ride. Does not have to be marshaled, but that's going to slow him up quite a bit. That's probably 3 seconds he lost there in that tumble.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left. Watching Russ go around. His car looks very smooth. Colby's got a nice pass going over the roller. He gets around Fernando. Let's see if he can make it stick. Or if those guys fighting are going to slow Russ down to keep him on the 14-lap run. Well, Fernando lets him go. Colby says, I don't want none of that. Going over the roller now. Oh, Fernando's upside down in the middle. Jeffrey's on it. Thank you, good sir. All right, Colby lets the Russ go as they head down the straightaway. We've got 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Russ is still right there. 14.5 flat is his current pace. Then Colby, Andre, and Kendra are all in 14s. Fernando's right there at 13,502.
One minute left.
This layout has not really suited Fernando since we changed it last week. Getting a little bit of a bicycle going onto the straightaway there. A little bit of a shake-up in second place according to the timer. Now Colby's in second, 14.512. Andre, 14.515. Kendra's also slowed down a little bit, back into the 13-lap estimator. And that's Russ trying to get around. We got another one upside down. Craig is on it. Thank you, Craig. Uh-oh. You got any go juice, Andre? Look at that steering. There he goes. Looks like maybe he's making some adjustments. All right. Kendra, you are done. Russ, keep going. Russ is still hot. Got 4 drivers still on the clock. Fernando, you are done now.
Russ Johnson done.
Russ is done. We got one upside down right before the finish. One more to finish. Chris, watch out. Don't get tagged.
Andre Pacelco done.
Alrighty, so that's going to be everybody. Let's switch them out. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals, especially Chris for coming out to volunteer. Kendra is going to take third place in that one, 13.501. She got caught at the line. Colby, 14.512, and Russ, 14.504. That is not a new TQ. He's still a TQ, but it's not an improvement. Alrighty, let's get everybody turned around, get the switchover done. Race 1 down to Marshall, race 2 up off the track to drive, and then we will get our break after that.
Tanner Dillon.
Yeah, you missed your TQ pace by about a second, Russ. I think, Russ, that is loose, more to your left. Somebody tagged it before and got stuck on it. Looks like it rolled up the carpet a little bit. Oh, don't hit the marshal. You can't intimidate the man out of being TQ. You got to beat him on the track. That's not nice. You can't intimidate the man out of being TQ. You got to beat him on the track. Don't just beat him over the head.
Craig Krause. Jeffrey Moore.
All right, still looking for Nathan to get checked in while our marshals choose their positions. He may have been working on something and we have to drag him out here to Marshall, so he has to go get his car again. I think that's what we're waiting for. Sounds like he's coming outside now. Let's get a couple more laps in, let Nathan get himself checked in. Our lineup, or roll-off this time, we're going to have Tanner going first. Maybe he can keep his car on track for the entire race. And we've got Jeffrey, Nathan, and Craig will be the last one to start on this round. Let's let Nathan get his car checked in. I think I'm going to go with 20 minutes again for our break. That seemed to work out fairly well. There's Nathan checked in. You good? You don't need to take any extra laps, Nathan? Ready to go? All right. I've got 4 drivers. I've got 5 marshals. We're going to send Tanner out on the sound of the tone. Next up will be Jeffrey. After him, Nathan. And Craig, when you're ready. There we go. All right, pace to beat for TQ, Russ Johnson, 14.503. Quite a big gap, about 9 seconds down to Colby with a 14.512. Colby did improve in round number 2. And then Andre and Jeffrey, all 14 laps so far. We got one hung up, Russ has got him. That was Nathan getting tangled up, a little bit of a rail slide. He's going to let Tanner go. Thank you very much. Tanner did start from pole this round, and he's on a TQ pace after 2 laps, but we saw he only made 3 last time, so anything could change. This might be a good day to pick your favorites for yellow wheels versus white wheels, which one's faster. We got 3 cars rocking white wheels in this one. Tanner's the only one out there with yellow. It's got to help since everybody's got white on their paint job. It's going to make it a little bit easier for him to pick the car out. All right, 3:30 to go. Currently, Tanner 14.502. Jeffrey 14.517. Craig on a 12. And Nathan, we're looking at 11 and 5:14. Excuse me. All right, so white and pink with the yellow wheels going down the straightaway is your leader. We've got blue and white with the white wheels, that's Craig. White and purple is Jeffrey, and then yellow, purple, white is Nathan. Tanner's got quite a gap on everybody else, but Craig leads Jeffrey and then Nathan down the back straight, going up the wall ride and into the step up, step down. Looks like Jeffrey wants his way by, and he's got it. Makes the pass before the tabletop and keeps it over the roller. Now it's Nathan's turn to see if he can find his way by. They've still got about half a track on Tanner, so no need to worry about him coming through. As Tanner heads down the back straight, Jeffrey over the tabletop, over the roller. Craig and Nathan about to do the same. I like the little variation in flow we've got on this track. We've got the, the increasing radius carousel turn into the straightaway, gets you a nice fast line, and then you've really got to shut it down at the end of the straightaway. Oh, Nathan's on the wrong side of the pipe. Andre's got him fixed up. We've got Jeffrey's got some room now. He's in the slow part of the track, the wall ride to the step up, step down. You really got to check up at the end of that straightaway. Nathan takes a tumble on the straightaway, winds up on all fours, he's clear. Jeffrey takes a little bit of a rail slide, heads it over the roller to the finish. Closest out on the track right now is Nathan and Craig. Looks like Nathan got around. Oh no, he got held up because of his crashing action. So 1 minute left. We're currently Tanner 14.501. Jeffrey predicted 14.520. Then Craig and Nathan both on 12 lap runs.
1 minute left.
Jeffrey's car screaming down the back straightaway. That car is winding out. I heard that one from here. Oh, Jeffrey takes a tumble at the end of the ski jump, lands on all fours, but that's going to check him up quite a bit. Tanner's closing the in. We are 30 seconds left to go. Remember, you are not done until announcer says so. Do not stop on the tone. Keep going. Looks like maybe Nathan's car is a little low or a little soft. I see the rear end getting kind of kicked around a lot there. Takes a little fight of the pipe, does Nathan on the step up. Oh no! Go wrong way over the tabletop. Luckily, nobody takes any damage from that, but that is one of the roughest things to see from an announcing standpoint. His car is headed right at each other, and nothing you can do about it. Nathan, you are still live. You are still live, Nathan. You can keep going. Craig and Tanner are done. We have 2 drivers left to finish. Jeffrey and Nathan are still on the clock going down the straightaway. Jeffrey, you are now done. So just waiting on Nathan. Got the yellow and purple car there going through the infield. He's not quite done yet. Oh, look out, Russ. 1 minute to finish. There we go. All right. So let's give you a 20-minute break. It is 1 o'clock now, so we'll be right back out here at 1:20 for round 3. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. 1:20, we will start back up. And remember to check the heat sheets because we are going to do a resort. I will turn on practice for you. Yes. 5.6. So, yeah, we'll be having a resort. We've got Tanner right now has the TQ 14502.9 to Russ's 14503.5. So that's about 0.6 of a second at the top. All right, so I'm going to run that resort now. It should be printing 1 and 5 drivers.
Rob Katnich.
All right, there we go. I've got it. So, for round number 3, race number 1 is going to be Kendra, Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. And lineup is printing, and again, we will start round number 3 at 1:20, drivers. 1:20 is the next time we're going live.
$21.9. $21.4. $20.7. $21.7. $20.7. 25 flat. $22.4. $20.6. $21.6. $20.7. $20.2. $20.2. $20.2. $58.8. Kendra Knowles. Fernando Linero. $23.5. $123.4. $108.3. 16 flat.
Alrighty, I will turn practice off and we will get round number 3 going for you. Alright, so we got a couple people still coming up the ramp. Craig, you are driving round number 3, heat 1, Craig.
Nathan Merritt.
There he is, I see Craig, he's ready. Alrighty. So our lineup will be Kendra off first, then Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. Just waiting for Craig to get checked in. See, we've got 5 marshals out here. I do appreciate everybody being ready to go. So our TQ is 14,502, and you got to beat, that's Tanner, and you got to beat Jeffrey's 14,518 to make the A. Our lineup once again is going to be Kendra, Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. I've got everybody checked in. We'll turn Kendra loose on the sound of the tone. Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. Alrighty, everybody's live. Again, looking for 14 laps to make the A main sort. Who's going to do it? Everybody so far going Flatlander over the table. We found out something cool last night. You really hit that hard Flatlander, you can pull a slap wheelie. I did it like 3 times because I'm just not that talented. You try too hard on the slap wheelie and you wind up in a cartwheel. All right. Kendra and Fernando say they want a shot at the A main sort. Kendra's on 13.5 flat. Fernando 14.515 currently. 1 minute into this one. That's going to be blue car with the mismatched wheels and red car with the white wheels, both on the straightaway. Those are the 2 drivers that are looking to break into the A main sort. Oh, got Nathan on the wrong side of the pipe over the roller. Andre's got him fixed up. He's back moving. Free track for Craig. He's got lots of room. Gets to pick his own lines out there. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate the sportsmanship. Oh, Fernando, a little bit of a nose over off the tabletop. That may knock him out of that 14-lap run. Yeah, computer says that's now a 13, but he's got 2.5 minutes, almost 3 minutes to make it up. There's still 2:50 left in this qualifier. Fernando getting a little bit of a bicycle coming down off the roller to the start-finish line. Kept it under control, kept all wheels on the turf. Kendra with a little bit of an odd bounce coming over the tabletop. Keeps it on all fours as well. She's right there on the bubble, currently 14.521. Everybody is running about a 22-second pace, so gotta keep pushing to see if we can keep that 14. Nice smooth downside on the jumps now. That's going to help. Remember, time in the air does not equal acceleration. All the time you're in the air, you are slowing down. A-main sort will be up next. Those are the drivers out there marshalling right now, so if you want something to watch and you're not going to be able to watch the main, watch this next heat. That's going to be A-main sort. That'll be entertaining. Everybody's on 14-lap pace there, even some people knocking on 15. We'll have a good battle for overall TQ from Russ and Tanner. With Colby, Andre, and Jeffrey fighting to keep their spot in the A-main.
1 minute left.
Two minutes left. Kendra's on a 14-lap pace. Fernando's still 13. Craig and Nathan are on 12s. Fast lap of the race looks like that's going to belong to Fernando, 22.0. Followed by Kendra with a 22.3. Kendra's got the consistency, though. She's got about half second on Fernando as far as consistency goes. 20 seconds left, drivers. Remember, keep driving after the tone. We will let you know when your time is up. Fernando looking for a way past Craig. Thank you very much, Craig. Appreciate it. And Nathan does the same for Kendra. Much appreciated. Good sportsmanship out there, drivers. Everybody is still live. Keep going. Fernando with a bicycle coming into the roller. And the lady behind the microphone says she's done. Did not get it. 13.504 for Fernando. Craig, you're done. 12.501. Kendra, you're done. 14.519. So that is not an A-main pace for Kendra. And Nathan, you're done. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. We're going to flip everybody around, swap top to bottom, and do round number 2. That was really close, Kendra. 14.519.0. You're 0.4 seconds away from making the bump to the A. Good job, Craig, as well. You're about 1.5 seconds from getting that 13th lap. Something to shoot for in your main. See if you can get that 13th lap. That'll be real competitive. All right, so for heat number 2, the A-main sort, we're going to be looking for Tanner, Russ, Colby, Andre, and Jeffrey in that order, please. And if you can hear me inside, one extra marshal would be appreciated. Help out these folks that are competing for the TQ, if anybody would be so kind.
Russ Johnson.
Oh, Tanner going big over the roller in his warm-up lap, and he winds up upside
Tanner
down.
Dillon. Jeffrey Moore.
He says, I don't need another shot at TQ. I got this.
Andre Paselko.
Alrighty, we've got our drivers checked in. We've got 4 marshals. I'd love to have a volunteer. Again, if anybody inside can hear the dulcet sounds of my sultry voice, we'd love to have 1 more marshal, if we could, please. Otherwise, let's close the warm-up and get everybody set up for release. That sweet, sweet release will be Tanner, Russ, Colby, Andre, and then Jeffrey, if we don't dogpile too much down here at the bottom of the hill. You guys good with 4 marshals? We gonna go? Alrighty, we're gonna go on the sound of the tone. It's gonna be Tanner leading the way. And Russ is next, followed by Colby, Andre, and Jeffrey. Thank you. All right, so all these drivers are locked into being in the A main. Let's see if anybody can improve their starting position. We will go to a live sort, or a live restart when we go to main event. We're running MHOR style qualifying, so everybody gets clean track to start the race. And when we go to mains, we'll start from a grid kind of in the middle of the track between the step up, step down, and the tabletop. That'll give us a little more action right away. Speaking of action, Colby getting that slap wheelie over the tabletop. It's fun, but it's not the fast way around. All right, just over 1 minute in, and we're currently looking at 15 laps. Looks like Russ and Tanner say, I want TQ, and I'm not going to let you have it. We're 15.517 current pace right now. So that's going to be purple, white, and orange going over the tabletop and the roller. That is our current leader. White and purple with the yellow wheels on the straightaway. That's who's trying to defend the TQ. And Andre is currently showing third on the clock with 14.502. So that would move up his qualifying spot significantly. Got Jeffrey Moore showing us that getting that Friday Night Lights experience is paying off. He's got the A main qualifying all wrapped up. He was here last night. Got a few extra laps in. And boy, the weather was just perfect. That threat of rain kept it cool. The track had lots of grip. It was fun times. We are going to keep running Friday Night Lights every other Friday as long as Mother Nature lets us. So we'll go into September, and I'm brave. I'll even say October if the weather holds. And that'll be kind of fun if we're running lights on October, because it'll be dark before we start. Jeffrey letting Russ with the free pass.
2 minutes
Russ
left.
is on a flyer, 14.520. Tanner also showing 14.520. And Andre not that far behind, 14.503. So one little mistake from either Tanner or Russ, and Andre could wind up as a new TQ. Got 1 minute 15 left, drivers. 1:15 left on the clock.
One minute left.
Everybody's got good gap between them. Everybody is keeping rubber on the track. Marshals are looking a little bored, but that's really what you want as a driver. You don't want those marshals to have to do anything. You're not. They're not there for you to lean on. They're a just-in-case kind of option. Gaming show us how it's done. Tanner, Russ, Andre, Colby, and Jeffrey all putting in great run here. We got 15 seconds left, drivers. Five seconds. Everybody is still live. Keep going. Tanner made it around for 15, it looks like. He's just got to complete the lap. Jeffrey, keep going.
Done.
Colby is the first one done. Andre upside down. Fernando's got it.
Done.
Tanner is now done. He got 15.
Russ Johnson done.
Russ is done. He got 15. So those are going to be new TQ. One driver still to finish. That's Jeffrey. Watch for Jeffrey. All right.
Done.
Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. So, new TQ.
All drivers are finished.
That's going to be Tanner and Russ turning 15s, and they were super close. Russ, 15, 520.948. That was .948. Tanner, 15, 520.933. .015. That's how MHOR qualifying is supposed to work. Good job, guys. All right, it is 1:35. We'll give you another 20 minutes. We'll call start for the mains at 1:55. Please start the mains, 1:55. All right, our mains lineup has been printed. Mains lineup is printed, and we'll get that posted again. We'll start mains in 15 minutes now. 15 minutes till the mains return. That's going to be at 1:55. Thank you. Alrighty, attention turf drivers, we are ready to start the mains. Anybody that wants to watch a show, now is the time. We're going to start off with 21.5 B main. Somebody didn't sort very well. What happened, computer? New guy, that's what happened. New guy broke it. Alright, let me go fix this. Let me go fix the main. I broke it. We're going to need Nathan, Craig, Fernando, and Kendra. New guy didn't pay attention and he broke it. I'm sorry. Alright, so 21.5 B main, we're looking for BQ is Kendra, then Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. So we'll run Kendra, Fernando, Craig, and Nathan, and then A main, Tanner, Russ, Colby, Andre, Jeffrey. I've got Nathan checked in.
Craig Krause.
I've got Craig checked in.
Kendra Knowles.
Kendra's checked in. And there's Fernando. All right, let's get your practice laps in. I'll give you a couple laps to get warmed up, and we'll grid up in the infield. We're going to grid up in between the step-down jump and the tabletop. Alrighty, so once Fernando goes by, we're going to close it down. Alright, Craig and Nathan keep going around, follow and line up behind Kendra. Kendra's going to show you where to line up. Kendra, let's have you stop there. Russ has got our TQ spot or BQ spot. Thank you, Russ. I appreciate the assist. Again, our lineup, Kendra, Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. All right, so this is main event time. Thank you, Russ. We've got our marshals, we've got our drivers. Everybody's going to release at the same time on the sound of the tone. We're looking for 5 minutes of clean, fast racing in less than 5. And they're off. Kendra leading Fernando, Craig, and Nathan around. Over the ski jump, down the hill, and into the carousel. Craig gets squirrely. Nathan has to check up. That gives Kendra and Fernando some room to stretch out and dance. Nice and smooth, downsiding all the jumps. That's going to result in fast laps. Going to have a couple of separate battles shake out here based on qualifying. Going to have Kendra and Fernando fighting it out for the one. Nathan gets it wrong at the end of the straightaway, but quickly catches back up to Craig. They're going to fight it out for third. One minute in, Kendra and Fernando into the infield. Nathan's got by Craig as they go down this back straightaway. Nathan, with a little bit of a rail slide, does not lose his position. Fernando and Kendra nose to tail at the end of the straightaway. Oh, Fernando a little too tight on the corner off the step down. Going to give Kendra a little bit of room. Let's watch those lead drivers. The blue car with the mismatched wheels, red car with the white wheels down the straightaway, over the wall ride and into the infield. Looks like Nathan had a little bobble over the roller. Tanner's got it fixed up. He's going again, but he does lose a spot. So now our running order: Kendra, Fernando, Craig, Nathan. Down the straightaway the leaders go. Only a car length between them. Over the roller, then the finish line, out for another lap. Main event time, so remember, smooth and fast as our leaders go through the infield. Nathan rolls it over, gets back on all fours, does not have to be marshaled. And Craig is just trucking along in third place there. He's got his own pace and his own race all to himself. Nathan, that's going to be first and second coming up behind you in just a lap or two. Thank you for giving him room. We do appreciate the clean racing. Right now, Kendra's got about a 1.1 second lead. We've got 1.5 minutes to go, drivers. 1.5 to go. It's like Kendra's found herself just a little something extra. It's kind of stretching out the gap a little bit now. Good race between Kendra and Fernando, though. Familiar competitors. They've been out here just about every race all summer long.
1 minute left.
Rams in the pits, frenemies on the track. 1 minute left as our leaders come through the infield again. Still running Kendra, Fernando, Craig, and Nathan. Looking at a 13-lap pace right now. 30 seconds left, drivers. Craig, those are the leaders coming up behind you. One and two. Thank you, Craig. All right. Got 10 seconds left. This could be the final lap. Who's got the nerves? Through the step down, around the roller, sweeper over the tail. That is time. Who's got the will? Trying to tuck inside, doesn't quite make it. Put on the effort there. That was a good show. Thank you, drivers. We've got one more to finish. There we are. And thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Craig going to be third place, 12.511. Fernando, 13.505.4. And Kendra, 13.505.3. Very close finish. Thank you, everybody. Let's get those cars off the track, switch them up, and we'll get the A-main going. Inside, if you'd like a premier slot at watching the 21.5 A-main outside, we'd love one extra marshal for these folks. They all were on a 14-lap run until round 3 when Tanner and Russ squeaked out 15s by just under a second. So this is going to be a hot battle for this one. Hate to have you miss any of the action. How's it going, stranger?
Hey, how you doing? Good. I heard you moved over here.
Yeah, we're doing stuff.
Nice. Stay busy, huh? Yeah, running the whole place. Oh, yeah. The guy at the front said you're doing an awesome job.
Yeah, how's it been?
Same old stuff.
Yeah. Boring is what you make of it.
That's right. So your shop here is pretty cool. I didn't even know.
Yeah, fancy little thing.
It was such a popular gig, huh?
Yeah, this is a slow time of year too.
Yeah, everybody's out.
Yeah, everybody's out doing summer stuff.
Winter is probably when people.
Oh yeah, we'll have double the people.
Yeah.
People in town. Really?
Yeah, look in, huh?
Yeah, I mean it's like top 5, top 10 oldest facilities like it in the country.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Wow. I've been here for almost 40 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all I had to do was give money and not break it.
Right? And you're out riding, racing too?
When I can.
You can.
You know, it's more important that everybody else gets to race. I play around sometimes.
Yeah, able to. But I do see the possibility of truck stuff.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of people here that do that.
Yeah. We have dirt track too?
Yeah, we've got the dirt track inside, and then over here we've got something that kind of needs some work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's like a 250 square foot thing there. But gotta get these guys going.
Good to see
You wanna hang out? We'll be done in 5 or 6 minutes.
Oh, yeah, no problem. See how do that?
It's mirror tint. Alrighty. Need you guys all to check in. I was slow on the button. I need one more laugh out of you. I got distracted. I apologize. You guys had it all, and the announcer was slowing down the show.
Colby Harden. Russ Johnson. Jeffrey Moore.
Alright, after that brief interlude, again, our lineup: Tanner, Russ, Colby, Andre, and Jeffrey. We have Tanner on the 1, Russ on the 2, Colby 3, Andre 4, and Jeffrey gets to take his pick from the back. Alright, we've got drivers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marshals. I do appreciate the volunteering there, Jonathan. We're going to all take off 21.5 A main on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Here we go. So the top 2 qualifiers turned 15 laps in round number 3. Everybody else has run 14. Up until round 3, everybody was on a 14-lap pace. So they just squeaked it out. This is going to be close. Tanner leads them around. Into the infield, down the step down. Russ and Andre in pursuit. Looks like Jeffrey's made a move. He's 1 place up from where he started. So Russ had a little bit of a bobble on lap number 1, so Tanner's got just a bit of room, but they turned within 0.02 of a second for TQ, so this is going to be close. Tanner in the white and purple with the yellow wheels, Russ purple, white, orange with the white wheels, and Andre yellow, orange, and gray. Down the straightaway, that's 1, 2, 3. And Jeffrey and Colby fighting it out down the straightaway. Well, it looks like Andre had a little bit of a bobble. Jeffrey catches up. Jeffrey's hunting 3rd place from the last starting position on the grid as Tanner and Russ are down the straightaway. Tanner's got a little bit of a gap going as well. But as we saw during qualifier 1, anything can happen. Current pace 14.516. And we're showing about a 1.5 second gap down that straightaway between Tanner and Russ. Colby's managed to make his way back by Jeffrey. And Andre's also got the gap open back up. So hot battles on the track. You got Tanner and Russ down the straightaway, and Colby and Jeffrey through the infield over the roller and through the start-finish line. Again, I want to thank Russ, Andre, and Jeffrey for helping get this layout in. They volunteered their sweat equity to put this thing together, and it is a beautiful track. Two and a half down, 2.5 to go. Tanner's still out front. The gap is now 7.7 seconds, and that's showing as to Andre. Looks like, where'd Russ go? Looks like Russ may have missed a lap. So I will get that fixed in the computer here.
Two minutes left.
All right, I've got it fixed now for you. And Russ has gotten around Tanner while I was trying to get the computer fixed. Oh no, Tanner upside down, caught the pipe, trying to catch up to
1
Russ.
minute left.
All right, 30 seconds to go, drivers. 14 lap pace out front. Colby, Jeffrey, Andre on 13s. Although it looks like maybe Andre has gone down and I missed it trying to fix the computer. Oh, Jeffrey with the wrong side of the pipe. Thank you, Fernando. Looks like Andre lost a wheel. I see the wheel in the beginning of the straightaway and Andre's car on the car down at the end. That is time.
Russ Johnson done.
Russ is going to take it 14.504. Tanner 14.507. Jeffrey on 13.510. Still waiting for Colby. Colby is still live. Got one car to finish, everybody. And that's going to do it. So, A-Main results, Colby 14.523, Tanner 14.507, and Russ takes it 14.504. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. I'll turn practice back on with the outdoor track, and we've got about 12 minutes left to get signed up for dirt. So 12 minutes to get your sign up on for dirt racing, boys and girls.